to miss out on a lot of these kills that I could be having. But again, we fall into the issue of we don't have spec and everything yet, which is why we're doing what we're doing, to quickly spec up certain trees to be able to do 40 VX and sell the content. So we're going to be spending a few weeks essentially grinding this stuff up. And then once that's done, we can move on and focus more on the PvP side of the game, rather than doing a lot of this. The stream is loving you guys right now. Yeah, I'm live on Twitch. Don't be trying to get me banned now. Really? Really, dude? Bro. This is why I rarely include Discord unless I'm doing 4VX, because of this kind of stuff, you know? Oh, I had him in 4VX, bro. I know. Like, I already know. Like, I'm just like, bro. And he's like, oh, I forgot. You know, constantly. I forgot. Yeah, it probably would help if I eat food. Alright, there's one down. No map though, unfortunately. No map. But if we could do 4 camps and they all give us green chests, we pretty much walk out of here with 1,000,000 fame. There's a 7-3 Sunflax there. Hey Panda, is your Discord Panda Shoot by chance? Oh, that's right. Okay, my bad. I keep being like, I gotta find this person, you know. Yeah, because he gets to play Deal or No Deal. Yeah, basically, you just, you know, it's RNG, your chance to win a bunch of money or win nothing, you know. Oh, we do get a map, guys. We do get a map and a purple chest. Let's go. 280k on here. We take that. Plus map. Oh god, that map is in a terrible location. And there's a small chest about to pop in 3 minutes. Okay, well, it's right on the road. So we're gonna have to wait on it to close just because of the location. While most people that are in the zone are going to be going for the small chest, which is fine. We're gonna do this one and then probably go bank because I'm sitting at 500,000, and if it is a decent chest, that's gonna put us close to 1 million. Alright, we're gonna wait on this to close before we find out what it is. What it really sounds like is you're saying we need to do a caravan. Oh, somebody just told me about these starter bundles that are only good for another 26 minutes. What do you get? 7 days of premium for $5? I don't understand the benefit there. Other than you can buy an island. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't. No. I mean, maybe, but no. No. What else do they got? It's $40. Yeah, I can't even afford that. But that is cool. Priest setup? That would be cool, but that's too much money. Can't do that. Mastery packs. Oh. Vanity. One day I'll get it. But not right now. I'm still really rebuilding brand and channel, so it'll probably be 2-3 months before we have any revenue at all. And then with the little that I get, I usually end up like getting upgrades for the stream. So that way, like, the quality sounds better. So like last 2 months ago, I bought this Yeti mic just to make the sound quality a little better on the stream. And I bought extra laptop so that way I could have one machine dedicated to video capture and gaming, and then the laptop runs my chat for. So that's like I've got the laptop sitting here and I've got all the chat going on there. And it also runs like giveaways, games, the bots that are running for the chat and that kind of thing in a moderation. Okay, so let's see what we got. And the thing is closed. I'm going to go, give me a purple. Give me a purple. Nope, it's blue. I used up all my RNG already. I saw it too late. Oh, don't clap me. It's a forever stun, bro. Alright, there we go. What do we get this time? A lot of nothing. 17k first chest. Ooh. Okay. We got a 6-1 Great Arcane and a 8-1 Solo, which we'll just convert into group dungeon maps. And then nothing. About 40k. So that's not bad. And we'll go depot everything. But not bad for content. We do still have one camp in this zone we can do. I'm just not going to head all the way back over there and then do that. Depot, secure all the loot, and then we'll head back out and keep doing this content. Keep doing our Black Zone content until our 4VX starts, which we've got a little bit of time until that is scheduled. We will be doing one more deal or no deal tonight, so the person who won has confirmed, and we'll be doing that later tonight. I don't know specifically what time, but that should be some fun content for us to do. So I don't really do a lot of long-form content anymore. Pretty much staying to short-form content. A lot of that has to do with how the algorithm works. I just long-form content in gaming is for the most part dead. But short-form content, you know, something people can just scroll through and see, and it's 60 seconds or less is pretty good. I used to do guides and long-form content for a lot of other games, and my brother does a lot of those on his channel, but I probably won't focus on that as much. quick bio break, and then we'll head back out. We're back. It's all that tea I've been drinking all day. Trying to stay alert, you know. What does it say? It says Aw Bistro Baravins. It's there's a bistro down the road. It's here in Chiang Mai, and the mug's from there. It's a nice spot. I mean, I've only eaten there twice, so it's not like I've sampled a lot of their menu, but both times it's been all right. I'm not saying it's great, but it's just a standard little shop. No. So if you're playing and you've never done any Albion content before, and you're looking to get into it, in my on my main page on Twitch, there's a image for Albion that you can click on, and it's essentially a referral link, but it will give you some items to kind of head start in. And then if you contact me in game, then I'll make sure you get some gear to kind of get you going. Oh, absolutely. If you want to join the guild, so Disband does not have any, requirements essentially for you to join. You're more than welcome to apply and find a group of people to do content with. And I highly advise that. Like, if you're going to join Albion, it's a much better experience with a group of people that can help you level. They can, point you in the right direction if you're trying to do certain types of content. It's not... If you want to be competitive in the game, as far as being number one in the leaderboard and things like that, then I wouldn't say it's the place for you. If you want to get started, it's an excellent place to be. But you got to understand, it's a casual guild. We're not super competitive as far as like season points and that type of thing are concerned. But there are people who within the guild are competitive in various types of content. 5v5 Hellgates, for example, corrupted dungeons, 2v2 Hellgates, people who want to do bandit bomb bandits and things like that. I mean, there's all types of content that you can do. It's not all group dungeons and PvE, but since there's a large amount of new players within Disband, you will find a lot of that going on simply because people are trying to spec various pieces of gear and items up. Alright, so we've depoted everything, we've got our siphon, we need to re-up on food. I think I bought the last of it that was there. Let me see. Yeah, we've got a few left. And we're going to head right back out. So our bank is filling up. I've definitely posted everything for sale that I can, essentially. And we're just waiting on somebody to want to buy it all. And that's kind of how it goes, man. Like once you start amassing loot out in the black zone, you got two options. You either sell it at a discount, which is what I'm trying to do, or you haul it all back and then you play the game of risk with getting ganked unless you're in a guild caravan. Guild caravans are relatively safe because you're transporting with a very large amount of people. Everybody's on PvP sets. Everybody's usually on boars, so if they do get dismounted, then they can still run. And yeah, that's kind of the deal. There are certain times of the day where I would say, hey, don't transport, right? And it depends on the server you're on, but the times sync up. It's basically when you get towards prime time on the server, you're going to have a lot more players. The risk is much, much higher. And if you're doing it solo by yourself through Black Zone or through Red Zone, trying to get to Carleon at those times, the likelihood of you doing it successfully drops significantly. So I would definitely avoid peak times and make sure that you're going with a group. All right, let's, I've got our books here. We're going to go ahead and just swap out the chest piece and the headpiece. We're going to eat all these books. So I think we are working on all the leather jackets for Mistwalker, and then I'm also using Mistwalker for Blight as well. So the leather jackets is something that we've been slowly getting leveled up. And then we still want to work on our headpiece. But I might as well just put this jacket in. And then we'll burn all the books. All right. So we're getting there. Might finish off another set today. We're at 82 spec on that. We're at 89 on One Hand Nature. So we got 11 spec to go. That's the toughest part of any item that you're doing is the last 10 spec. Our likelihood of getting ganked right now is extremely high, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the risk we take, I'm not going to stop doing content just because there's more people in the zone. I may differ my content up based on who's in the zone. But that's pretty much it, How long have I been at it? That's a good question. Today we've been streaming. We're 7 hours into the stream so far today. We're going to be ending between midnight and 2 a.m. Bangkok time. Probably around 2 a.m. Bangkok time. We're going to be doing late night 4VX content. So. I mean, last time I think we went through a couple sets. As a whole, I expect the exact same thing this time around. When you go out to the roads like that and you're fighting groups, especially outnumbered, you're not going to win every fight. That's just the nature of Albion. But you can definitely mitigate the risk by choosing the correct fights and everybody having good spec and a lot of hours in the specific things that they're playing. And then the other part is making sure that you're taking VODs of every fight that you do so you can provide constructive criticism based on that. I've had different people, especially callers, act differently when doing VODs to people. And in my opinion, it doesn't really do any good to yell at people for things, but you know, if you do 10 VODs and in all 10 VODs the same person does the same mistake all 10 times, then that tells me that they're not learning from those VODs and they're not improving. And that's somebody that I would no longer continue to take on that type of content. And that's just how I do it. And you find good players who are reliable over a period of time that want to do that type of content. But, you know, everybody's got to go through the learning pains. And with Albion, the learning pains is you're going to lose gear. But a good place to practice... What? That's 2 6-3s right beside each other. A good place to practice is Yellow Zone Mists and just fight everything. You know, I mean, you don't have much to risk there except getting downed. You know, no big deal. And you can learn there. Another good place is Corrupted Dungeons. The amount you will learn in Corrupted Dungeons, because you need to know what your opponents are capable of, is substantial. And that's something I would always advise every player who's getting serious into PvP, especially if you're going to do small scale like 4DX and that type of content, is to do some Corrupted Dungeons. Understand the meta, understand what the different classes and different weapons you're capable of. And once you have that knowledge, that's the foundational knowledge. Then you build upon that with understanding the compositions and what they're capable of. And that's kind of the progression that you go through. Well, ZBZ is a different animal altogether. So if you're talking 20v20 and more people, then, you know, what you're doing is substantially changes. You know, if you're wanting, because you're engaging with a lot more people, you got more damage escalation involved in those types of things. Well, that dude's got a lot of HP, 3,700. Tank. Yeah, there's a group in FV that's trying to take the purple core that opens in 2.5 minutes. It's Emery. Or were you guys wanting to contest that core or no?